All right, this video is going to go over the general dashboard, how to favorite and unfavorite your classes to kind of clean up your courses so that you can easily access them. So going to your Canvas, you can see right here, these are our published classes up here. We have our unpublished courses. Obviously, when you have an unpublished course, the easiest thing to do to publish it is just to hit the publish, and it's going to then appear up top in your published classes. If you have old courses that you would like to get rid of, you're going to be on that dashboard. Again, we have hopefully all of your current courses up here, but if you need to bring some of them down and move some up, what you want to do is to go to your navigation tools on the left-hand side. You're going to click where it has the book, which is going to be courses. And let's go ahead and click on all courses. All right, what you have in all courses, anything that has a star is going to be in your main dashboard, what you want to see. You may have a published course and it's not starred, and that's why you can't see it. So just because it's starred does not mean that it's a published course. It's just one of your favorites and you want it to be on top of your dashboard. So if you have an old class, like this was old for me and I don't want to have it appear on my dashboard anymore, I'm just going to unstar it. I still have access to the course and the content. It's just not going to show up in my favorites and be on top of my leaderboard. Some of you guys may have the AI Fundamentals still starred and that's appearing. If you want to unstar it, you definitely can, so it does not appear on the actual course. So go ahead and click on your favorites, the ones that you want to see on that main dashboard. And then down below, if you keep going, you can look at your past enrollment. So if you would like to copy content from a class that you taught last school year, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can get to your past enrollments and you can find that course, and then you can copy that content over into your new course. Or into maybe a sandbox. Maybe you forgot to do that at the end of the school year. So you have access to your old courses as well. So once you favorite and unfavorite to clean up your dashboard, you can move tiles around. So if you want to slide things into different areas, you can easily access and move those around. Now, once you're working on your classes, again, you don't want to publish your sandboxes. They should stay unpublished. They're for you to have access to. But you should be seeing your new classes at the bottom of those unpublished. These are your rostered classes based off of Infinite Campus. Once you are setting up your classes and you feel like they're good to go and you're ready to publish, you can just hit publish right here. I can also go ahead and click into the class if I want to, and I can go and click publish up here as well. Once I hit publish, it's going to move it now up to the very top of that dashboard into these published courses. If you have a published class that you don't want to have published, that you are a teacher of, you should be able, in the right-hand corner, just go ahead and click unpublished to move that back down to the bottom side. So that is an easy way to clean up your dashboard. We talked about the all courses already, and we talked about the course view. You can obviously access that whenever you want to. Looking at the global navigation, we will kind of get into that next. This is your toolbar where you will work off of. You're always going to have your account toolbar. This is where you can change your notifications, where if you would like to get notifications when something's happening, you get that little ding, that reminder, you're going to click here. Your settings, the shared content, if you're trying to access the information in the courses that Coach Page created, that's going to be in that shared content that you can import over for the career competencies class. You can always look at that progress dashboard. Is always helpful for teachers to see some of the progress. You may not see that with your account authorities or observations. I can't speak today. Underneath that, we have our dashboard. We know we have our courses, groups I would not worry about for yourself. You can access your calendar. This is where you can kind of color code things in your courses. If you wanted to see all of your calendars, you can select what classes that you want to appear on your calendar so that you can keep up with that information. You'll have your inbox where you can compose messages to your students, and this is where you're going to get messages from your students if they email you through Canvas. Underneath that, you have your history, so you can see that information. I highly recommend going to the Course Commons if you're trying to look for course content. Look for previous built out Fulton County classes. It's a good start. If you're teaching a new class, it's just a good platform for you to add on to. They're not completely ready-made, but you can search any content in here. Like I was looking for entrepreneurship the other day, and I can look in the Course Commons. I can find an assignment that you see right here. I can find an entire course if I want to. It just depends what you're looking for. This one shows that this is just a page. And once you find something that you like, you can just kind of hit the download button, and then you're able to access that and import that content. So look at the Commons. If you're looking for Fulton County previously created courses, if you click on filter up here, if you change this toggle to green, you then will access the Fulton County. Let me clear out entrepreneurship. And once I clear that out, you will get all the Fulton County content that has been created previously. And it's a good starting point to build out a class where you can add information to. It's not set up ready to go day one. You'll have work to do, but it will at least give you that framework that is needed. So definitely check out the Commons. Curriculum Hub, not much is in here. Again, we're not adding to it. It's from the district, but you can click per content. Like I said, not much information currently in there, but you can peruse that. And then down here at the bottom is our help desk. So if for some reason you do not cross list before August 15th, you need help, or you just can't get to a Vanguard member to ask a question, the Canvas chat support is amazing. It's a web chat. You're just chatting along and they are fixing things for you in real time. You can also call the hotline, also a great helpful tool. I can't speak highly enough for the Canvas helpline. All right, our next video is going to go further into actual content that needs to be added onto your page.